It's mid-February here in Independence. The sun is coming out, the weather is getting warmer, and a feeling of love is permeating the air. Each of us expresses our feelings of love toward each other and toward the things we are passionate about in different ways. From dances to drill beats, from calendars to classes. The show presents to you Things We Love.
Both William Chrisman and Truman have their court-warming dances this weekend. Let's talk to some of the students and see how they feel about their outfits along with the dance themes.
I'm super excited because I love school dances and also my dress is very pretty. I got the color green because I think it looks good on me, and I've only done dark green, I've never done a light green. Also when I saw the dress I kind of fell in love.
I got an emerald green sparkly one.
Why'd you pick emerald green?
Because it matches with my hair and it doesn't clash with anything.
I got it because I wanted to be, well, I was watching like the Golden Globes at the time, and I was like, I want to be a Golden Globe, but like human core. So, so I got like a really sequin gold dress. It's floor length. It has a tiny train, and it's kind of like this. Like it has, I don't know what this is called, a square neck? Yeah.
How do you feel about the court-warming theme?
I think it's cool. I'm really excited for this theme because the decorations look really good. I've seen some of them in leadership, and I think it's not too basic, but it's still very easy to do and you can get very creative with it.
Because it's a unique one, unlike the other schools, but
It's okay. I like Christmas though. Greek goddesses and like gods, like that's, oh, I love it. But for Enchanted, oh my god, my dress goes with it, so I'm really excited.
If you could think of one song and one song only to play at court-warming, what song would you want it to be?
Low, the Apple Bottom Jeans one. I know we can't play it, but I wanted to play.
Something by Flo Milli. It's called Never Lose Me. You never want to lose me, never.
February is the month of love, and we spend this time appreciating those that we care about. Although we often forget that outside sources have an effect on our relationships. Many young couples believe that they have increased anxiety within their relationships.
There's a lot online of having the ideal perfect relationship, and that can get in the way of just having a relationship where you guys are listening to each other. So, yeah.
I mean, basically everything he said, if you just go on TikTok and stuff, you'll literally see those things where your boyfriend hates you if he does these things and all that stuff. So yeah.
I see a lot of couples post themselves every day, and I'm like, all right, I'm not doing that. I'm not posting myself and her every day. So I can see some differences.
One, it can affect you personally because you feel like, oh, wait, I didn't think about doing these things. Does that make me a bad boyfriend? Or does that put me in a bad spot in the relationship? And I think it also can affect the other person because obviously you're thinking, well, why doesn't he do these things or she do these things?
Between boo baskets, the bare minimum, and traditional housewives of TikTok, young couples have so many new expectations put upon them. Choosing Therapy claims social media has many positive benefits, although it also has the potential to wreak havoc on a relationship. Some of the negative effects of social media and relationships include decreased time with a partner, missed connections, jealousy, and conflict arising from disagreements or hurt feelings.
There'd be a lot less arguing and a lot less, negativity.
It's important to be mindful that decreased time on social media has the potential to increase the quality of young relationships.
Unlike Valentine's Day, something that doesn't happen every year is approaching. Something that only happens every few years, leap year. February 29th is a day that only happens every 4 years, which makes it very forgettable until it's here. It also makes many wonder, is there a purpose behind the extra day?
I love leap years because I think it's such an interesting thing to just have an extra day every once in a while. Plus I feel bad for February, and so this is justice.
Right. I think it's fun. It's so out of the random. I forget it's a thing until somebody's like, oh, hey, it's leap year this year, and I'm like, yay! It's just funny, especially for those people who have their birthdays and stuff on leap year. That must be so interesting when they're only 5, even though they're 20 something. I think that's funny. Yeah.
I think it's completely unnecessary to have an extra day out of the 365 days we already got.
Do you think it has a purpose?
I know it does because the Earth's takes 365 Oh, you actually it takes like 365.2 days to spin, like to do one rotation around the sun. And so they have to add an extra day every 4 years to make up to keep all the days in track.
If it's 365
because that's how long it takes
days,
to
how
go.
come it's not that every year?
No, because it just adds an extra day. I gotta wait an extra day for Christmas, New Year, birthday, all that.
But why do we have a leap year at all? Well, there's actually an explanation behind the 29th. As many already know, Earth takes a year's 365 days to orbit the sun once. However, it's not as exact as some may think. Studies have shown that it takes about 365.25 days for the Earth to orbit the sun completely, meaning that the 0.25 gets rounded and cut off at the end of our calendar year. Though to make up for it, an extra day gets added to February every 4 years to make it even again, hence why we have leap years.
Leap years only happen once every 4 years, which seems like a long time to wait for the next one to happen. Fortunately for hip-hop fans, the wait is nearly over for one of the most anticipated albums of the past year.
Critically acclaimed hip-hop artist and fashion designer Ye, more commonly known as Kanye West, released his highly anticipated 13th studio album, Vultures Volume 1, this Friday. Vultures, a full-length collaboration with R&B singer-songwriter Ty Dolla $ign, follows the pair's 2023 single of the same name, which featured fellow Chicago rappers Bump J and Lil Durk.
Vultures this Friday, are you excited? I'm very excited. It'll finally be here. This will be great.
Vultures features guest appearances by Charlie Wilson, Freddie Gibbs, Playboi Carti, and Kid Cudi, among others. Its tracklist features many anticipated songs teased on various social media platforms throughout 2023, including the Backstreet Boys sampling Everybody.
Everybody. Yeah, I really like that one.
And the airy, melodic Back to Me.
Let's keep zoning, let's keep floating. My favorite leak from all of them was River with Young Thug. I thought that one was very delightful. It's been a minute since I listened to them, but that one still sticks in my head. It really stood out to me.
The release of Vultures, originally slated for early October 2023, experienced numerous delays, unsurprising to those familiar with prior Ye album rollouts. Amidst the album's recording, which took place in numerous locations around the world, rumored release dates came and went with no official announcement or confirmation from either artist's camp, leading many to speculate the album would not release.
It's been a very tumultuous rollout. Do you have any favorite memories of this particular rollout cycle or anything that stood out to you?
Of this particular rollout style,
I remember, I forgot who it was, I think it was 50 Cent. Right before he released Graduation, they kind of battled out. And they're like, oh, let's sell our albums in the same stores. And I guess Kanye, he did really well. And there was a picture of shelves, and all of Kanye's was sold out. But then 50 Cent's was all there was all there, nobody bought anything. And I guess Kanye, he was talking about on Twitter, he's talking crap and all that. And I really liked that. That was funny to me.
during the Donald rollout, I think waiting for it to drop. I was in Texas in the middle of nowhere when it came out, and during a 2-hour car ride, trying to listen to it, get connection in the car, because it just dropped out of nowhere and I just didn't expect it.
Ye and Ty Dolla $ign previewed Vultures at 3 listening events in the United States from December 2023 to February 2024. The latest, occurring on February 8th, 2024 at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, called to mind Ye's famous 2016 Madison Square Garden concert, in which the then upcoming album, The Life of Pablo, was previewed to a raucous, sold-out crowd.
What are your favorite Ye songs or albums?
My favorite Ye song, Slow Jams. I know it's not a super deep song or anything.
Touch the Sky.
Touch the Sky?
Touch the Sky.
How about album?
Album, Graduation.
Probably Late Registration.
Ye is currently rumored to be working on a full-length solo album, in addition to roles producing upcoming albums by Freddie Gibbs, Playboi Carti, and Bump J, all slated for 2024. It remains to be seen, however, which of these such projects will materialize, considering Ye's notorious reputation for scrapping and reworking his projects. Ye and Ty Dolla $ign are expected to continue their collaborative project with the release of Vultures Volume 2 on March 8, 2024, and Vultures Volume 3 on April 5, 2024.
While many people have been anticipating Kanye's new album, one thing that they may not be anticipating is end-of-the-year enrollment. The end of the school year often makes students feel different emotions about many things, one of these things being class enrollment. Students' feelings can range anywhere from extreme stress to not even thinking about it until it's brought up. This year is no different, as the enrollment period has just ended, and now students are forced to think about if the classes they got will help.
How often do you guys think of enrollment?
In August, I would say I think about it in August.
I think about it every day because it's kind of scary.
I don't think about it at all. I think about it whenever they ask about it, so probably twice a year.
Do you expect to get all the classes that you signed up for next year?
No.
I mean, majority of them, but no.
No, I don't remember what I signed up for.
I think it works
It
for
works.
our school, but it's hard.
It's because, people don't really know what they want, so.
Right, and we're high schoolers, and we're still deciding what we want to be, so it's kind of hard to decide.
Especially as freshmen.
Right, especially as freshmen, trying to pick a pathway that you want to be in, but not knowing if you want to do this or that.
Do you find the enrollment process to be stressful?
No, I don't find it very stressful. I can see how it can be stressful if you don't know what you want to do, but I have a pretty good understanding of what I want to do.
Yes.
Definitely.
No.
Why do you find it stressful?
Worrying about my future and thinking about the classes that will lead me to my future.
Right.
It's kind of difficult.
Do you expect to get all the classes you signed up for?
Hopefully, yeah. I think I qualify enough for the classes that I'm going into.
Do you have any idea on how the enrollment process could be changed so it's better for students?
I feel like it could be changed by giving them each a list of what's available so that whenever they're going throughout their day or things like that, they can look at the list of what's available at the school. Because I tried to find it and I can't find where the list of things are of what it is, so that might help.
Definitely more involvement from teachers, or people helping you decide what you want.
Yeah, they kind of just give you a paper and tell you you got it.
Do you find enrollment stressful?
No, I don't find enrollment stressful.
Like I said, it's kind of scary because I don't know if the classes are going to correlate with the career I want to be in and everything. So
I agree.
I don't know what I want to be.
Do you worry about which teachers you might have next year?
No, all the teachers seem pretty cool here. At least the ones I've met, I haven't had problems with.
What are your honest thoughts about enrollment and its process?
I think we do an okay job at it. There's a few things we can improve on, like some of the lists and maybe having more options just in general and taking people's consideration, your actual students' consideration in things.